All right, Cthulhu, let's go. My opponent is Arthas, literally shocking everyone. Everyone is absolutely bamboozled to see that my opponent is Arthas. Who could have predicted this? Literally no one. Martian time, it is Martian time. It's as Martian-y time as it's ever been. I haven't read any of these passives in advance. I have no idea what's going on. Cthulhu starts in your hand. After 2 friendly minions die, give your Cthulhu +1/+1. Discover a follower of Cthulhu. Oh, that's cool. I like how like the snake puts pressure on me to the point where like I can't expect this to actually do anything at a certain point. You just need to lose a bunch of playing all bad decks to fix your Mar. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that. why is Cthulhu Druid Treant Druid? Hilarious. Why does opponent have 25 HP? Because that was a really good deck and they nerfed it by a whole Pyroblast. Why isn't this golden? I have a golden Cthulhu. Weird. Is that a bug? Let's go, let's mark them down. Let's make use of that lowered health. Not my trees. So that means they're at an 8 mana disadvantage and we are at 45. Why are they at an 8 mana disadvantage? Brr, 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 brr. I saw an early, here, it's right here. It's like early post-nerf meta thing. And Arthas is still like the second best deck after losing that 10 health. Oh, I see, because Pyroblast is 8 mana? Is Pyroblast 8 mana? No, it's 10, isn't it?
My blood for the Lich King.
My blood for the Potato King. If you can believe it. Cthulhu, you're so squiggly. Motherload drink. I don't know that I ever noticed that title before. That's pretty funny. All right, so I think I'm gonna swipe this, play this, and get my follower of Cthulhu in the only order that makes sense. There aren't like Savage Roars in here, are there? There's a branching path. And that's it. So, oh, we do have Flipper Friends. I was about to say, shame no Flipper Friends or Scale of Onyxia, but they exist. Well, Onyxia doesn't, but there's a Flipper Friends. You cut that out. You let me win. Ooh. Take this one though. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should be pressuring face more. Twist saved? We'll find out. We'll find out if Twist is saved. If all of my opponents end up being Arthas, I don't know how saved I'll actually think this mode is, regardless of how strong he is. I'd like to face like a variety of opponents, you know what I mean? Rather have scaled and trial. Math. 6. Isn't trial better in most ways?
This way.
The extra tokens will buff Cthulhu more, that's true. Did they get the Shaman Legendary reward or is it still bugged? It's still bugged, but they will fix it. And that's true also, Scale is much more flexible than Trial. But these make better threats on their own. Like leaving a couple on Onyxian Drakes is whatever, but you can leave like a couple of 4/4s up from Trial. So I don't know, I guess I think Trial's the better card, but maybe not for this deck to your point. Can my opponent like not get this stuff ever? I need something to Plague of Flames. That'll do, pig. That shall do, pig.
Are you my master? What shall we hunt?
Imagine if they got the Shaman one there, I know, right? They'll never take me alive. What about Ray? Give a dog a bone. Hello, Mr. Boo. I heard Arfis is twisting way too hard this season. It really is. He is giving the old twisteroony, if you know what I mean. You know, give him the old hurt me right in my feelings, if you know what I mean. 1, 2 spells. This is terrible. So yeah, I'll do this for now, and we'll just get that down to one thing. One giant, terrifying... Is Doom Color discoverable? I don't know. I assume so. You guys think I'm just gonna get like blown out of the water by Scrumbo chunks at one point? C&E. I had a game, I was playing as Kael'thas, and I had a game where I got them down to one card left in deck, and then they hit me with a 35 damage C&E. So if these had three still have to go here, then 2 would go here, and 1 could go here. If they had 2, 4 would go here. Okay, so it is double attack, has to be. Actually do really value that taunt. Yeah. Next turn I can heal and play the taunt, so that'll be good. Are we getting Arfist in this stream? We are. As is tradition. It's just like, it's so much value. Your Scrumbus appears to be cooked. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Marshy fans, I'll say that much. Would it be too insane if it was buffed by every minion that died? I don't know. I've played a single game with this, so like this one singular game. So that's all I have to go on so far. All right, I'm gonna heal myself. That terrified me for a second. I was like, no way, it's not active. But like it's been so long since I played this, I forgot that it couldn't heal anything. And I'm gonna play this, and then the question is, do I get another follower or do I put this out? I guess I'll put that out. I need Mr. Juice to get all juicy, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I see. All right, on to the next one, which is Nozdormu. I've heard good things about Nozdormu. Draw a dragon, it costs 1 less. Start with an extra mana crystal. You only have 30 seconds to take my turns. Sick. I guess I'll take this because it's cheap. I don't think I want those right away. Oh my goodness, am I up against not Arthas? Can you believe it? I can't. Can't believe it. Give me a dragon. I guess I have draw a dragon. I had a lot of fun playing this one. I think he was cool. Ba-ba. This card is so funny. This one. So no, this one. At the start of your turn, get a playable spell. Right. So it says playable. It doesn't say a spell that you have mana for. Anyways, it dropped Resurrect. Like they couldn't play that. That was not a playable spell. They didn't have anything that died. I got that with a couple things. I mean, I guess they didn't want to like bother adding Zephyrus level intuition to that.
By the power of the sun. Are you mocking me?
I don't know why, but whenever I queue as Cthulhu, I always run into Dog. Not as much with other decks. Interesting. I've had that experience myself this stream. I played Cthulhu and ran into the Dog, and I've played not Cthulhu once, and I've not run into the Dog. So clearly, based on my 2-game sample size, yeah, that's confirmed. How dare you? Mm-hmm.
My flight comes to your
Ooh.
The dragons come.
And then he realized how stupid he was. And nobody talked about it. I was like, I'll coin this out and then I'll play this and it'll be great. It wasn't great, was it? How dare you? They could have kept a 3-3 or a 3-2 instead of this 1-1. Just saying.
My flight comes to your aid. Is not.
Break upon the side.
We'll win anyway. Very good. You didn't see anything? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nobody saw nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You mortals know nothing of Scrumbus. Sure. Oh, I forgot I had that passive in play. I should have, like, summoned both of those, huh? That's what a good player would have done. It should be Discover a Dragon. That's my new opinion. Give me Zarimi.
This power is ecstasy.
What was that?
How could you? How could you just do that to me? So rude. Discover a dragon. Just like I always dreamed. Just like I always dreamed.
Is infinite.
Wombos with my hero power.
My flight comes to your aid. Don't let them harm the eggs. So be it.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got there.
My hand is too full.
Martian is roping every turn, no respect for to opponents and viewers at all. What can I say? What can I say other than get wrecked? I wish I'd voiced it earlier. I was thinking kind of at the beginning of this game, end of last game, that like, no, it was during last game, I take it back. Well, I had the Cthulhu sitting in my hand. It's like, it's nice that there isn't any like Dirty Rat or Theatar in this mode. Great. I just wanted to do my funny stuff. Don't mind me. It's neighbors, right? Yeah.
The sand is purified.
Well, it's not as funny as actually playing Kizaku-san with a 30-second turn, but at least, you know, having an 8/8 Shonko in play is pretty good. Free 8/8 isn't bad. Yeah, but like I wanted to play him, and I'll never forgive my opponent or anyone else for not letting me. Hey Marcin chat, how are we doing this fine Wednesday? We're doing great. We have an 8/8 for free, and we've been petting our opponent in the face with great justice. I already have an 8-mana minion, but I don't have one that lets me do a lot of actions in 30 seconds. This would have been so fun to play. Like rat this one. 15, they have more than 15 health.
Comes to your aid.
Not for long. Order law?
Is infinite.
Any order laws, chat? I wish like the text would go away faster when the rope comes down. I always hate that. Oh, that's gonna live. Whoops. Whoops. Kazakhstan is among your favorite minions ever. Me too. Me too. Are we gonna Ysera all over their face next turn? Are we gonna show them the true meaning of it? Ooh. I was listening to Dane earlier while I was working, and he mentioned that the Twist heroes whose special power relies on specific index energies feel bad because the decks are wonkily constructed, and on reflection, that's been my feeling so far as well. Yeah, I mean, only because you have to face things like Arthas that don't have like specific in-game synergy. Like the Cthulhu deck was fun to play. It's just that Arthas is so like over the top, turbo broken. Like completely consistently based off of the way that his deck is built. This is legal, right? Pretty sure. I love that these all got unnerfed. Oh my goodness. Wait, now that it's unnerfed, shouldn't we try infinite value Ysera in Wild? Because that's the reason they were nerfed, right? Is so that you couldn't just play Ysera and then get it back. Oh my goodness, I can smell the Chumbo Druid video. Omu decks look like fun, but I can't bring myself to craft unplayable cards. Unlucky. Hey, look, it's Arthas. If a friendly undead died after you go away, Lich King. After your last turn, summon 2 3/2 zombies. Sure. After you spend okay. After you spend a corpse, summon a risen skeleton with stats equal to the corpse's spent. Is that what it said? I can't see because of my overlay. I really should read these before I queue them up. Summon a 1/1 zombie with reborn and charge, dies at the end of the turn. Isn't that just like straight up the duels one? That's just the duels one. More like stools, am I right? Am I right or am I right? What's duels? Nobody knows. Archaeologists far in the future are gonna look back and like discover prehistoric Hearthstone that had stools in it. I wish the Lich King hero power was the Baku hero power. That it was a 2/1 or just that it was straight up that instead of reborn. Oh, duels was the 2/1. I see. Duels, never heard of it. Me neither. Is this fun? This is the most fun I've had this game. Look at my 3 3/2s for 3. Duels like the grand tournament mechanic. You're thinking of jousting. I'd like to play these together, but I think I'll just do this. There we go. Lich King feels very basic gameplay compared to Arthas. I played a bit of Arthas and he is fun. It's just like way overtuned, but like getting to constantly get the excavates. Excavate is just a cool mechanic, I think. I recently went to a Japanese steakhouse, and my favorite part was when the chef pulled out a wok and said, "It's walking time," and there's no punchline. The tone suggested he knew exactly what he was referencing. This actually happens. So... You doing okay? That's what's up. Ash, I'm playing Hades right now on a fresh account. So like it's a brand new run and I'm trying to beat the run without ever dying first. And I'm on Hades and it's really hard. You think I kill the undead there? You mean over the 3-4? I guess I figured this could be silenced, but they have stuff. Yeah, they do have stuff that affects undead, right? Yeah. Nice, thanks. I've gotten him down to the second phase once. It is pretty tough. All right. Well.
One more death can't hurt.
One more spaghetti can't hurt. Look, there you go. There's your 2-1. There's your 2-1 hero power. Look at that. Good luck, Arthas. Honestly. Good luck. I didn't have space for my extra skeleton. Please don't tell me about Hades 2. So this is kind of a funny art. Oh my goodness. Okay, please don't talk about Hades 2. I don't know. I don't want to know about it. If you guys make me play the if you guys make me play the early access one, I will never forgive you guys, honestly. Pound it, Moonglow TCG, and pound it, Toonkai. Look, we won. All right, it's not a spoiler. I love it when I say please don't talk about this, and then the response is it's not a spoiler. I will decide what is a spoiler for me. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, Martian, I'm deciding it's a spoiler for you. All right, Ash can decide because it appears that Ash is in tune with my preferences. So how is Whizbang's Heroes Twist? Honestly, I don't think it's bad. Power outliers and clunky deck lists aside, I think that the concept is pretty good as far as having an alternate mode for people to play that they can opt into pretty cheaply. So I think the existence of it is pretty cool. The big problem with it is that it's going away in a couple months. I think that there's a lot of value in the idea that you can pay 1600 dust and have a deck that's as good as it's gonna be, you know? That's something that doesn't exist in Hearthstone outside of this. Well, at least if you ignore the Whizbangs of Zeril. But the difference there is these decks are intended to be competitive against other similar decks in this mode, whereas the Whizbang type cards are just meant to be a silly thing that you play with a 40% win rate. So yeah, I do think that this fills a role. It's just like if it goes away in a couple months, then the role isn't fulfilled right. For me personally, it's not really my thing. I like to build decks. I play these type of things to play constructed card games. So as far as like an ideal twist mode for myself, it doesn't really scratch that itch for me. This video is kind of an experiment. I have enough footage to make another one, but if this one doesn't do well, like if people don't want to watch this, I'm probably not going to make it. So maybe I'll try to make that Infinite Acera deck work. But I don't know that I really have high hopes for it. I think the video that I really want to make is more Pokemon, but I also don't think that it's worth making more Pokemon unless I'm going to do a few in a row. So I'll have to think about whether or not I want to plan to do that sometime in the near future. I think now might be a good time for it because the expansion's been out a while and it's in kind of its lame duck period, and I'm not enjoying Wild or Standard, so if I was gonna play other games for a bit in a row, probably couldn't ask for a better time. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably be, you know, a week or so before I do something like that.